We begin this hour with breaking news where Tropical Storm Elsa is hammering Florida's west coast. Now, this storm just made landfall in Taylor County along the North Florida Gulf Coast. Elsa is unleashing 60-mile-per-hour winds along with a 3-foot storm surge and now the threat of tornadoes. Meanwhile, tens of thousands of people are without power. Elsa is still on the move at this hour. The storm now setting its sights on New England, which in turn is putting millions of Americans in the path of some pretty severe weather.
NBC News meteorologist Michelle Grossman is standing by with the latest storm track. But let's begin with NBC News correspondent Antonia Hilton. She is braving the elements in Clearwater, Florida for us today. Antonia, what are the conditions like right now where you are?
Hi, Aaron. Well, the worst of Elsa with heavy rain and wind came through last night. But as you can see behind me here, we are still dealing with the conditions, particularly those high winds. And right now, as we reach noon, the concern here in this community is about high tide and how that can impact the storm surge and potential flooding, particularly for people who are living in low-lying areas around the Tampa Bay greater area. And those folks were told by officials over the last several days to please leave, stay with family and friends on higher ground, or come to some of the designated local shelters. According to officials, people took them up on that opportunity and will be there throughout the day today. I want you to take a listen to what Governor DeSantis said at a press conference around 8 a.m. this morning about the risks that are still there, even when the worst of the storm passes. Take a listen.
I would caution folks on the fatalities that, we typically have seen fatalities after the storm passes. And so if you have, and there have been reports of debris falling on people's homes, you're probably going to see that. Just be very careful as you're clearing the debris. We have people that fall off the roofs when they're trying to work on this and pass away that way.
There are some positive signs right now. Tampa was actually able to open their airport this morning much earlier than expected. And as I've spoken to residents here in the Clearwater area, people are mostly feeling just grateful that the storm did not do its absolute worst. I mean, people have watched over the last several days as it barreled through the Caribbean and claimed at least 3 lives between Haiti and the Dominican Republic. So when you talk to folks on the ground here, many of them are just grateful that they haven't seen the worst that this storm could have done.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.